So you gotta do things that are scaring you. You gotta do things that you are afraid of. Because if you're not gonna do them, you're gonna be scared of more things. You're gonna end up feeling like you cannot beat anyone, you cannot deal with anything because you're so scared that something will happen, someone will judge you, someone will say something bad about you. You're so scared about what people will say about you. Oh Lord, what is gonna be? So what? Let them speak out. Let them show their true faces. It's gonna be, if they're reacting to you weirdly when you are starting doing something, they're not for you. Leave them alone. Just move on. Leave them alone. They're not for you. They are not for you. Maybe you're not on the same level as they are. And they are understanding deeper things than you are understanding things. That's why you are not with those people whom you are chasing to be with. So, if you are scared of something, it means that you gotta go there and do that. Even if you're scared of the dark, go sit in this dark room. What is gonna be scary about it? Nothing. If you're gonna sit in the dark room for 30 minutes daily, you think you're still gonna be afraid of the dark? No, you're not. If you're scared, afraid, feeling ashamed of presenting the first in a class, in a lecture, maybe in the office, I don't know, whatever you're doing. If you're scared to do something first, that's what you're gonna do. That's what's chasing you. And you are running away from this because of your scaredness. You're not a 5-year-old baby. You are not. So why are you doing that? You don't need to be safe all the time. You don't need to feel amazing all the time. You don't need to feel like you're so confident in all things because you haven't done all things. You haven't done everything. Why you think that you don't have to feel like you're scared? You do have to feel it and go through it to not be scared of it. How do you think you're gonna deal with this? You're not gonna deal with this by just sitting around, being scared, sitting, I don't know, somewhere behind in a corner and being like, I'm scared. I hope no one will notice me. I hope no one will say something bad about me because I'm so scared. What are you scared of? Make people be scared of you. Okay, maybe it's not necessary to to make people be scared of you, but they're not monsters. They're not monsters. Why are you scared? Why? What are the reasons for you to be scared? Have you ever been in these situations when you were like so freaking scared of, I don't know, someone said something about you, that you're not good enough, that you're not doing enough, that, oh, what have you done? Oh Lord, that's so embarrassing. Don't do that anymore. Or they're blaming your work that you did. Like, that's what I saw today. I was at uni today. I was sitting in a lecture, and there was a boy, and he was like shaming all girls that did their presentations. All I did was telling those girls, don't listen to him. He's embarrassed of his own work. He's embarrassed of his own freaking work because he was commenting every word they wrote in their essays. Why do you care so much? Relax. Read your own essay. Let me see your essay. What is wrong with it? You know, his arguments wasn't correctly, and I saw as girls' faces were changing. They were like, "Oh, why would I do this essay like this? I should have done this in another way. I shouldn't have write this thing. I shouldn't. Oh, there's incorrect word. So what? You're not a robot. You're not supposed to do everything like 100% clearly and perfectly. You are not. You can't do mistakes. And he was laughing at those little mistakes. Like, he is so freaking ashamed of his own work. Okay, there might be chances that he was chasing for girls' attentions. But what the heck is going on? I saw those girls that were changing their faces. They were like really thinking about it. About every word he said. About every freaking word he said. He was like, um, you know what? Why would you write like this? You're so stupid. I'm like, what? Who's stupid? That girl? I'm like, you better watch your essay. What the heck? You better check your own, then blaming others. Check your own. So, probably girls were afraid to tell him, like, you should shut your mouth up. You should shut your mouth up. That's not what you're supposed to talk about in a class. That's not your lecture. You're not a presentator. No one's gonna listen to you. Just sit down. Watch your own things. So I don't know why people are so afraid of someone's blaming them. When someone is blaming you and shaming on you, and they're saying that you did this wrong, you did that wrong. Oh, this is so cringe. Why would you say that? Why would you do that? It means they're embarrassed of themselves. It means that they really don't like their lives. They don't really like what they've done. They don't really like what they're doing. That's the only thing it means. So why are you scared of it? When they're shaming you, it shows their true faces. They're actually not satisfied with their lives. And they're the ones whom are shaming and not doing. And you better be the one who is not scared and the one who is doing. And not the one who is blaming and shaming on someone. When you are shaming on someone and you notice it, ask yourself, do I want really what this person have? Do I really want that? Maybe I do. That's why I'm blaming. Maybe you want the same. It's probably that you want the same. So, when others doing this, mostly, I can say like 99% of the times, it means that they are not liking their own stuff. It means that they are not satisfied with their own lives. They're not satisfied with what they're doing. So, that's it. You're not supposed to be scared of that. Okay, with the shamings and bad comments we've dealt. What about for example, you're scared of starting to talk to someone, starting to speak into someone, but you like that person and you kind of want to know them, you kind of want to get to know them, you kind of want to be friends, you want to share your thoughts with them, and you want them to share their thoughts with you. So you're probably scared also because you will feel weird or something like this. You will feel like you are chasing for them and they wouldn't like it, and you want to be like stay unbothered also, but you're not actually unbothered. So you just gotta go to a random person with whom you don't want to talk to. That's what I did. I talked to strangers. Like literally, I would go out on a street and everyone I saw, I was like, hello, how is your day going? How are you? Like, what did you eat today? Like, ask just basic questions. Start with basic ones. Then you're gonna add weird questions. For example, what do you do for work? Like, they would be like, why would you need that information? And yeah, ask like weird questions that you are not actually supposed to ask. But don't ask things that you know you're not supposed to ask. Ask weird questions. Maybe you're gonna ask, do you like my hair? Do you like, I don't know, put on the weirdest outfit you have. Put on the weirdest outfit, go out and ask them, do they like your outfit? And see, look at their faces, how they're gonna lie to you. And you're gonna recognize lies better because you know how people's faces are changing, what they're doing, what they're saying, how their body language is when they are lying. So yeah, there are mostly benefits for you. Like put on a weird outfit and that's it. That's it. If someone of someone who you know will see you, just you can just explain that I'm doing an experiment. So don't mind me. If they're gonna mind you, they're not for you. They're not for you because they're not on the same journey as you are. Why would you need them? Why would you need people who are not on the same journey as you are? Just keep on them. Get off them. So, yeah. If you're scared of to talk to someone, just pick a stranger and ask them like basic questions. How are you feeling? For example, how are your relatives? How old are you? Something just simple questions. Simple questions. You can even just say like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And that's it. That's it. That will be enough. Then do more, 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 and more because you will get through this fear by step by step, by little achievements every day. Maybe not every day. Maybe once a week you're gonna do that. I don't know. You're choosing. It's your life. I'm just giving you what I've gone through and what worked for me. And I know that it will work for others. So, what are the other most common? Yeah, other thing is you might be scared of presenting the first because that's the most common. That's what I see um, of all the students, all people that are studying. They're like, I'm so scared to. What if I'm gonna presentate the first? I'm so scared. I don't want to go out and speak to the whole lecture. It's gonna be so embarrassing. What if I'm gonna say something different? Yeah, it's because you're actually not afraid to speak to them. It's because you're afraid of. You are aware about what they are gonna say about you. And it's kind of what I've already said, that you just gotta understand that those whom are gonna think that you said something wrong, and they're gonna rate you for one mistake, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's shit. She's not smart or he's not smart. They've done some bad work. If they're gonna rate you for one thing, they're small-minded. You don't need them. You don't need them. Just they think about it. You're going to present it the first. They're probably thinking like, oh, is he or she presenting the first? Okay, let's see what you got. And they're gonna be like blaming everything you've done wrong or incorrectly because they actually are scared to do that first also. That's why they're gonna be shaming on you because they're like, oh, why does he or she has so much confidence to do that first? So those whom are blaming wants to be like you, or they are not satisfied with their lives, or they are just small-minded and they're just not for you. Just keep on them. That's it. If you are afraid of, I don't know, going to your first day to the gym or to your training sessions when you're not gonna know every person and you're gonna be like, what if I'm gonna do something wrong? It's totally fine if you're gonna do something wrong. Like the ones whom are already achieved something there, they're not gonna blame you. They're not gonna shame on you. They're not gonna give you weird looks. Even they are gonna come up to you and say, wow, I can see you're just starting. Maybe I can help you in some way. Like maybe I could give you some advice how to do it better or something like this. They're gonna be like, wow, you're starting. That's a great start. I really appreciate your work. I'm really happy that you decided to start that and you're not just sitting around, and it's better than not doing anything, not doing it at all. So they're gonna appreciate you and welcoming you there. But it's the same for everything. You see how your scaredness because you're gonna think that someone's gonna look at you, give you weird looks, someone's gonna I don't know, someone's gonna tell you something that, or you're not gonna like the way you look there. So it basically means what I was gonna say is that mostly things that you are scared of is people's opinion, because that's what I see every day, every day. There are so many people who are afraid and scared of what people are gonna say, of what people are gonna think of them. Why do you care about others' head? You have your own head. Please use your own head. Don't try to go deep in other heads. Their heads are for them, not for you. Don't mind their thoughts. Don't mind what they're saying. Just appreciate what you like people that are saying to you. Appreciate those whom are treating you right, whom are on the same journey as you are. And don't mind those whom are just have another journey and whom are not for you, whom are shaming, blaming. Don't mind them. They gotta take care of their own heads, but they're the one who is taking care of others' mistakes and things. They also do mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's totally fine. So anyway, you know that it's better to do something instead of not doing anything. So you gotta do things that you're scared of, because you're gonna gain confidence. You're gonna gain a lot of things in your life, a lot of experience, which is gonna help you to go through your journey to get things that you want, because you're gonna understand the life better. So just try it for once. It's not really hard. Pick those things that you are scared of and go do them. Go do them.